CD Projekt Red openly admitted that they knew that the game was not focused on enough for last-gen consoles, but still charged you full price for it. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back for another episode of today's Monday's Report. So the biggest news this week, Cyberpunk 2077 has been pulled from this PlayStation store. I don't know when we're going to see it back, but I just thought we'd go ahead and start with that topic since it seems to be pretty controversial as the game was just released and then pulled. We did get the announcement last week, but we're touching it today. So how do you guys feel about that? Do you think Cyberpunk should have been pulled from the Sony store? How do you think it's doing on the last-gen consoles? I completely think it's a disaster. It should have never been released, but money moves and they got to put it out. But I did see an interesting tweet this morning. CD Projekt Red first, they tweeted last week that saying, we got pulled from the Sony store, blah, blah, blah. We're issuing refunds. That sucks. This game's been in development for 8 years, and then all of a sudden, nightmare. It's just crazy to me. And as someone who was waiting for this game for 8 years, like you guys, how do you feel about this tweet right here from GameSpot stating that CD Projekt Red openly admitted that they knew that the game was not focused on enough for last-gen consoles, but still charged you full price for it? I didn't purchase the game, it didn't interest me, but because it's been a game that was 8 years in the making, and then they fully admit that they charged you full price knowing full well that the game was not touched enough on, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, they got a lot of questions to answer because, in my opinion, that's just ridiculous. Almost as enough as, these console drops. It's just poor business practice. And in other news, we did touch this last week with the our consoles becoming more available. I did want to go over and discuss that, and it's awesome. These consoles are becoming way more available for you guys. There was, I think, 5 different drops last week, which is amazing. It's been a nightmare up until this point trying to get those next-gen consoles, and I think it's finally becoming a normality for people to just, get online, order it. The queues are getting easier. Even Urban Outfitters did a drop last week. What? Who? Urban Outfitters? But, you got to get it where you can get it. So that's awesome. Keep an eye out for that if you're still looking. If you got one, congratulations. Let us know how it is down below. And third for today's topic is Mandalorian Season 2 ending. What'd you guys think of that? I was completely blown away. I've been watching all, the theories and stuff like that. So I have some questions, I want to ask you guys, where do you think it's going to go from here? Grogu went with Luke Skywalker, spoiler alert. Where do you think it's going to go from here? Where does Mando go? Where does the Darksaber go? What's going to happen with Grogu and Luke? It's a whole thing. We got this trailer teaser for the Boba Fett show. I personally thought that Cal from Jedi Fallen Order was going to come in for some reason, because I did do some theory research, and they were discussing that he could have been the one that saved Grogu during Order 66, since they were the last living Jedis except Luke at the time. So I did think for some reason he was going to come in, but then you saw the black glove and it was all over from there. Luke was there. So I'm really blown away, and just like we talked about last week with the whole timeline of shows and movies that are coming out for Star Wars, I'm really excited to see where they're gonna take this universe and kind of expand outside the general Skywalker story. And last, I think this is just hilarious, so we have to cover it, the Twitch bans on their new terms that are offensive apparently. So you can now not say simp, virgin, or incel on Twitch, or you're getting a ban. So watch your language. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this week's Monday Report. If you guys did enjoy the content, please drop a like down below. Let me know what you guys think about these topics. How do you feel about the Cyberpunk stuff with them knowing that the game wasn't ready for last-gen consoles? How'd you feel about the Mandalorian finale? Let me know down below if you guys are enjoying the content. Also, please be sure to hit that subscribe button as it helps the channel grow, and we'll see you guys next time.